Hello, testing is there. Coming to you from the bush. Testing live. Never done the live thing before, so everything's new. Hey, how you doing, Smitty? You hear me okay? This is the first time I do a live thing, so I don't know if everything's turning out okay. Glad you joined me here tonight. You know what? I forgot all about it, but you can see above me the skies are spotless clear, so I'm gonna look for them. Yeah, okay, thanks. Perfect. I'm glad to hear it. I thought I got 2 bars where I'm camped out right now, so I thought I'd give this a try. Hey, Tracy. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you guys joining me. I just got to grab a piece of wood, throw it on the fire. Be right back. Hey, Juliana. Good to see you. Thank you for subscribing. You're a new subscriber, and great to have you. I saw your comment, and yeah, I read all comments, so great having you. Hey guys, you know what? I have a little announcement for you guys since you're here. I'm live. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek. Something coming up on the channel. Look over my shoulders. You see that right there? Let me get in closer. Hey, puppy. Right. He's grunting. You guys are seeing it first. That right there is my new little puppy. Yeah, have a coffee. Not an MRE coffee either. You know what? The coffee I had tonight, just to let you know. Anytime I go in hotel rooms, I always keep those coffee packets you get in the hotel rooms and the tea bags and all that. And sometimes I grab that coffee bag, I throw it in my cup. I use the Pathfinder cup. I throw that big coffee bag thing, I throw it in here, about 400 mils of water, and I boil it for about 2 minutes. It makes a great coffee. It's a good way of having a coffee without any hassle. Thanks, Juliana. I love my adventures too. Sometimes they take me on odd places, and sometimes the adventures are not that great, but I always try. Shovelhead 8. Oh, is Sean in here tonight? You know what? The other day, Smitty, I did an overnight, and I was at Secret Lake actually, and the night was just calm, and I made myself my bush pot, 2 tea bags, filled it up, boiled it up, grabbed it, jumped in the canoe, paddled out on the water like glass, and I was just enjoyed. I like my tea, I like my coffee, I drink all kinds of stuff, right? Hike with Mike. Hi, how you doing, Hike with Mike? I'm glad to see some of you guys are checking in on the live feed. I was really wondering if anybody would be interested on a Sunday night. I'm on holidays right now. Officially, I'm on holidays. Let me see here. So I was with my buddy Doug there earlier today. Good old Dougie boy from Pine Tree Line. And he brought his dog out, so the plan was to paddle out and bring some dogs out. Today was the first time bringing the puppy in the canoe. He did good. 7 million in the house. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I wish. Hey, thanks, Scott. That's really appreciated. Hey, you're very welcome. Geez, that's awesome. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I was not expecting that. Thanks a lot. I'll put it towards a lure. How's that? Thanks a lot. I really, really do appreciate it, Scott. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. You know what? I pushed, quite honestly, I pushed really hard to put material out on a weekly basis, and I've been doing okay. Thanks to the shorts, right? The shorts feed is allowing me to. Well, I don't want to lose you guys here. The shorts feed, I am able to put material every week, and it's been 2 years running now. I've been putting material out to every Sunday for you guys, and I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it is. It is, Tim. Good to see you, Tim. Hey, I like that lake you went on to the other night. There, you posted something about finding a lake. Great stuff. I just did similar. I paddled a lake last weekend. I'm gonna say I went into a lake that nobody goes to. It's like a whole new lake kind of thing, right? And I cut my way in, and yeah, and you know what? I bailed out of there. I couldn't stay. I couldn't find anywhere to camp out on the lake, but it was nice to go in there. And you know what? BC, I love BC. I know there's a few more followers of mine and YouTubers that are in BC. And God, you guys got some nice, nice, nice country out there. Absolutely love it. Love it. Yeah, the night is awesome out here. I had a bit of a north wind all day, about 10 km/h north wind, and the lake I'm on is north-south facing. It's like a corridor, and it doesn't take much of a breeze, and the wind really it like funnels down this lake. And it wasn't too bad, but now the wind just died out about 3 hours ago, and it's a beautiful night, actually. Awesome night. Hope everybody's doing all right. And let me see here, make sure I didn't miss any comments here. Guys want to have a look at the fire? Good old campfire. Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes you have to be rough with your vehicle. Hopefully, you're not too attached to your truck, Tim. we've all been there, right? I remember years ago, I used to pull my boat into lakes with a two-wheel drive pickup truck, and I go into places, and I used to run winter tires in the summertime because they're really soft and mushy, and the rubber compound really soft, and it would really bite into the rocks. And I would crawl, literally a two-wheel drive, and I'd just crawl. And I'd get into lakes, man. I'd pull in places, and people would be in there with their four-wheel drives, and they just would not believe seeing me in there pulling a trailer. People would freak right out. But you know what? The truck took a beating. The Okanagan summer, yeah. You know what, Smitty, you're showcasing some really nice mountains. You're in a new area, eh, Smitty? And boy, wow, you got some nice views out there. I love that. I absolutely love your hikes up there. The camera won't pick it up, but there's an entire family of mergansers. I swear to God, about every hour they do, it's like they're doing a rotation on the shoreline. And about every hour I hear some fluttering in the water, and I go see, and it's this entire family of mergansers. They make a racket, and their chicks are really big now. When we get near the end of the summer, the chicks are really big. Okay, I'm glad to see the live feed works. Oh, hang on. What do you got here? Hang on, guys. Come here. Look what I got. Somebody woke up. Hi. Yeah, thank you for the kisses. Yeah, thank you for the kisses. Yeah. Oh, good boy. So everybody, this is Riley, and I'm gonna have a video out pretty soon. Well, it'll be the outing that I'm doing right now. Obviously, I'm taping everything that I'm doing, and this video will be a how should I say that? A formal introduction of Riley as the latest member of Open Air Outdoors. Yeah, he's a cutie. You know what? He's everybody wants to steal my puppy. Yeah. Thank you. This is puppy's first canoe camp out. First time in a canoe today. He did awesome. And it's going to be his first time sleeping in a tent. And break him in. This is Riley. He's 4 months old, and I'm getting him ready for this hunting season. Right, fall is around the corner. Yeah, he is. He, you know what? He's got a way with people. Riley just has that personality. Everybody wants to steal him. When I take him to the vet, every time I've taken him to the vet for his shots and checkups and whatnot, there's a couple of technicians that work in the back room at the vet's office, and my vet whisks them away to take him out in the back to see the technicians in the back. He gets stolen everywhere I go. I gotta watch out. People want to steal my little Riley. But he's quite tired. But he's pretty good. He's done really good today in the canoe. Really, really happy. Yeah, thanks for the kisses. You want to go down? He's a real snuggler. Except I'm discovering that he likes to sleep in piles of dirt. So I'm on the campsite here, and all the time Riley takes off, he disappears, and and he comes back soaking wet. He goes and jumps in the water, and he comes back, and then he digs up dirt and he lays in the dirt. So I'm gonna have my hands full with him, I think, because I'm gonna have to start carrying a towel just for Riley when I go out, by the looks of it, because he really likes to get in the water and get wet, and he likes to lay in the dirt. So we're gonna see how that works out. Hey Kenny, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can join in. You had some good adventures out there in Newfoundland. I like it. That's quite the trip. I didn't realize there was all this ATVing going on, like completely, like literally driving your ATV on the ferry across and everything. I didn't know anybody did that. That was pretty cool. You must have had one hell of a good time out there. Here, Kenny, you missed all the show. Oh, hang on here. Guys, my phone is dying. I got to go get a battery and plug in. I got to plug in before we lose you. I should have known. I was using my phone quite a bit today, and I was texting with the wife, because it's rare that I'm in a spot, that I'm camping out in a spot where I got cell signal. Hang on here. Make sure. If I suddenly leave on you guys, it's because my phone died. Philip Edward Island next week. Oh yeah, yeah. Philip Edward Island is a very popular destination. I've never done Philip Edward Island. It's on my to-do list. You know that? It's that's a hell of a place. I mean, I'm familiar with the area. I live close to it, right? Odd how that works out. Sometimes you don't go to places that people seek out, and it's right in our backyard. It's a huge area, Philip Edward Island. Georgian Bay is absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, you found my channel through Kenny. Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? Kenny gave me one hell of a shout out on that sticker trade that we did, and I was really taken back. He really did a nice shout out to me, and I was really appreciative of that. That was awesome. I really did not expect that. Kenny, what are you, Kenny? There you are. Yeah, a lot of adventures in Newfoundland for sure. Absolutely. Thanks again, Kenny, for that shout out. That was awesome. I just got another shout out recently. Craig over at Everyday Projects gave me a shout out. That was awesome. We did a sticker exchange with him. Okay, Juliana, I didn't, you know what? I had no idea that you actually had a channel, Juliana. I'm gonna have to go see what are you doing over at your channel? Because I remember your name. I remember seeing you on in the comments section, but I didn't realize you had a channel. I'm gonna go check you out. Tell me what you're doing. I hope my phone is charging here, guys. I can't tell. Like I said, if I suddenly disappear, it's because my phone died. I think it's charging. Things are darkening up there on my background. I hope you guys see me okay. I got the only light I got is the campfire. You know what? I'm gonna leave you 2 seconds. I'm gonna go look for another light. I should have another light here that I can turn on. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. There we go. Da, 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 da. I enjoy doing stickers. Yeah, you know what? It is difficult to grow. YouTube is a bit of a rat race, as you know. All of us creators are have a hard time punching into the system, and it's hard to make a go out there. Ever since COVID, YouTube has exploded. A lot of people, millions of people, started channels, so it's difficult to punch your own way in there. I need a date. How do you mean? Let's see. Yeah, Kenny, it's nice to see everybody in the chat. I don't want to flash the camera, but there we go. How's that? That's not too bad for lighting, eh? Riley. The puppy's moving around. I think he wants to find a place to sleep. I'm going to stick him in the tent, but I got to wipe him down. He's still damp from jumping in the lake. He was jumping in the lake all evening. Come here, Riley. Come here, I'm going to wipe you down. So guys, summer's definitely over. The nights are getting cool. Hey, Steve, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. Yeah, you know what? I was catching bass, a lot of little bass, and I didn't actually anticipate to catch any fish at all because we had like a massive thunderstorm roll through here yesterday evening. Like the biggest thunderstorm of the summer rolled in yesterday evening, and then a cold front rolled in, north winds. So really, the fishing should have shut down completely. But I was catching bass, a lot of bass, little bass, and I didn't care much for fishing today. Today was all about putting the puppy in the canoe and canoe training the new puppy. Oh, hang on here. Come here, Riley. Here, for those of you who just walked in on the chat, this here is Mr. Riley. You guys are getting the first peek at the new open air outdoors member. Hey, puppy? Yeah. And he's a kissy dog, as you can see. Okay, Juliana, thanks for coming out, eh? I really appreciate it. And I guarantee you I'm going to go check out your channel, see what you got going on. I really appreciate you coming on. I'll see you later. You know what, Steve? You're not the first, you're not the 20th to say that. Yes, it's no mystery. I love my Labrador Retrievers. I've had two. Lexi's a lab mix. And no, I did not want a lab. As much as I love my labs, I absolutely love the breed. I love their temperament. I love everything about a lab, except one thing. They can be 100 pounds. And I don't want a 100-pound dog in my canoe. That's number one reason. Number two reason, eventually I'm going to get older where if I do have an 80-pound dog or a 100-pound dog, I don't want to have to lift an 80-pound dog in my truck 10 years from now kind of thing. Yeah, Cocker Spaniel. I picked him up here in the north. There's a guy, an Amish guy that breeds them north of Sudbury here. And I went and seen him, and he had the only dog available was this little guy here, a male Cocker Spaniel. I wanted, hi Trigger and Crow. I'm camping on Muldrew Lake, just north of Sudbury. Muldrew is a really long lake. That's a mosquito, guys, that's in the camera lens. Yeah, Cocker Spaniel, Doug. Hey, Doug, how you doing, buddy? Glad you can make it. Hey, I'm saving you some firewood. I'm not kidding. I'm going to save you some firewood over here, Doug. You know what? We had an insane amount of rain yesterday, and I was surprised that I was still able to find some dry wood here. I have to stir up my campfire. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Had to get some more wood. You know what? I take that back, Doug. I may not have some wood left over for you. So yeah, to go back to Riley, the lab thing, yeah, I just don't want a 100-pound dog running around in my canoe. I was very lucky with Misty that Misty was 65 pounds. Lexi is 60 pounds. Like both Misty and Lexi were always the same weight. They're always fluctuated between 60 and 65 pounds. And to me, that is kind of like the limit for me as far as the dog in a canoe. When you got a 60-pound dog moving around, you feel that, right? Yeah, I'm not too far from Sudbury. I'm just I don't know. What do you think, Doug? We're half an hour outside of Sudbury, and I have two bars here. And I think because tonight is a super clear night, it's helping a lot with reception. This is a rarity that I'm out in the bush and actually have reception. I actually was able to throw a post on Instagram. So if any one of you guys on Instagram, look me up. I'm on Instagram. 45 minutes, yeah. So we're close to home. 45 minutes for Doug. That'd be an hour and 15 minutes for me from my place. Because I'm on the other side of Sudbury. Doug is on the wrong side of the tracks. Steve, I guess you're going to be closing up camp soon, eh? Getting near the end of the summer. All right, bus stop. you keep bundled up. You do whatever you need to stay warm, buddy. You know, I don't even have a sleeping bag. And I'm going to have to start looking into that because the nights are getting chilly out here. I don't generally use sleeping bags just because I hate the feeling of being restricted, wrapped up in a sleeping bag. It's not easy with an average setup. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kenny. There's a lot to think about. As soon as you bring a dog in the mix, it changes everything. You really have to think about a lot of different things as soon as you add a dog in there. Because you know, you do have, it's not just the dog food. You gotta bring stuff for the get. There's gear for the dog. Um, so yeah, but the dog, you know, for the most part, the dog stays close to me. So the dog is in underneath the covers with me because I bring blankets. Like I was saying, I don't use sleeping bags. I use blankets, military wool blankets. And for the past 2 years, I've been using some puffy blankets, like down puffy blankets. They're really good. And tonight I'll have to go to sleep fully dressed because it's getting colder. But yeah, the dog just usually my dogs come in there and they're underneath the covers with me. October, eh? Okay. I was running about that. If you use, I kind of figure you closed up before snow hit the ground. No, I'm camped out on an island on a lake. This is no green screen. What you're seeing, I got my light here shining, just so you can see me. And there's my campfire. And right now it's all black because it's nightfall. I'm camped out on an island. You know what? There was a mosquito on the Lenser not too long ago. The mosquitoes, this time of year, the mosquitoes are almost completely done with. Usually around 9:30 at night, the mosquitoes is when they come out. And tonight, so far, so good. They're not up. Yeah, you know what, Steve? I understand. You're a dog guy, and you know it's not a mystery. Losing Misty was really hard for me, and that's just the way I am. I take it to heart too. Like yeah, 100%. You know, they're like kids, and it really is tough losing a dog. And yeah, some people don't care. Some people dogs is like whatever, but I'm not one of those people. I'm 100% a dog guy, and I take it hard, man. I take it really hard. Hey, come on over, Kenny. Don't have to be jealous. Just come on over. Yeah, you know what? Afterbite. I use Afterbite. I get scratchy too. What are you doing, puppy? Hang on, guys. I'm going to put the puppy in the tent. Yeah, come on, puppy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Puppy was getting restless. Trying to find a comfortable place to lay down. All right, Tracy. Good to. Thanks for coming out, Tracy. I really appreciate hanging out and all that. And I'll catch you later. Be sure to put out a video there. I haven't seen any material from you for a while. Or you put something else out there. Yeah, you know, Doug. You know this damn lake. It's a funnel, right? And the wind was not crazy, But it was a challenge. It was headwind, of course, right? North wind. So it was a headwind the whole way. But it was manageable, right? So far, what I'm seeing is I'm gonna have a nice paddle tomorrow heading out of here. Hopefully, I can catch a walleye on the way out. That'd be great. The bass were hitting pretty hard, but I didn't care too much for the fishing. But you know, Doug, the island. You know what it's like. We got that patch of trees on the one side of the island. It blocks the wind. So even if you got that north wind, you're blocked from the wind here. So it's a nice spot. Oh, mosquito! They might be coming out. Who else do we have? Somebody else is. Other people are checking in there. Say hello, everybody. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Ain't Kenny? You're gonna have to tune up your chainsaw. Yeah, it's an awesome time this time of year. It really is. The bugs are done with, and it's perfect. Hopefully the weather turns up. I got some. We got some rain in the forecast, which kind of sucks because I got a canoe trip planned out in a couple of days from now. So I'll be heading out soon. And I want to make it a 5-day trip, but we'll see what happens with the weather. So Kenny, what are you doing with all that wood? Are you selling that for firewood? Because I know you're always cutting wood, but I never did figure out if you're just giving it away, or is that like a sideline, a side hustle thing gig that you got going on, or what is that with all that wood cutting? Is everybody still there? I can't tell if I got. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you supply 2 homes. Okay, cool. You know, when I grew up, we were burning wood, and my dad would buy a 10-wheeler load of maple every year from the natives, and we were burning an average of 27 cords of maple a year. Yeah, we were heating a split level 4-story house. And there was, back in those days, electric heat was the big thing. So there was baseboard heaters throughout the house, but we hardly ever used them. We heated the entire house with burning maple. That was a lot of work. A lot of work when you're just a kid there, filling up a crawl space with dry maple. That was a lot of work. Yeah, he'd buy it in logs, right? So we cut, split, and it would sit outside for a year to season. So we're always 1 year ahead, right? It was done. We were doing it right, but it was a lot of work. Hang on, guys. I gotta clean up my fire here. There we go. Are you having trouble with like local regulations and insurance companies and all that burning wood? I know that's a big deal around here. A lot of insurance companies, they refuse to insure you if you're burning wood as a primary source of heat. You know, it's a big racket. Obviously, we all know that, right? They just don't want they want your money, and if you're burning wood, where they're not getting your money. So I know out east, if that's I think maybe out east, it's there's more people burning wood than here in Ontario. That's my thoughts. A lot of people had wood stoves in their garage and all that, and they had to take them all out. Everybody had to switch over to natural gas and all that kind of stuff because everybody was getting bombarded by the insurance company. They were saying, "You get that out of there, or we're canceling your insurance." Yeah, and the approval. Yeah, it's a long list of to-dos to be approved, and then still the insurance companies they were hiking up the rates like crazy. They're doing everything they could to deter people from burning wood. That's basically what they were doing. Hard to beat the system. Well, all right, Kenny, and everybody else. I think I'm gonna turn in for the night. I got a few mosquitoes there buzzing around me. I think they're about to come out. I'm gonna let my campfire die out, and I'm just gonna tuck all my stuff away underneath the canoe because I'm thinking there's gonna be a heavy dew tonight when the temperatures drop. So I don't want my gear to get wet. I'm gonna tuck everything underneath the canoe, and I'm gonna turn in and probably play a couple of games of solitaire or something like that on my phone, and just make it a night. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for coming out. I'll see you on the next one. Good night.